A quick story time about living with a narcissistic spouse. So many years ago, I had a client that was in a narcissistic relationship. She was a lovely lady and she really loved her husband at first, but their relationship was always really complicated. And they came to see me to try to make the relationship better. And what I did with them is actually one of my greater professional regrets, because I wish I would have known then what I know now and found a way to pull her aside and say, I think the truth is that your husband is likely a narcissist and that things aren't really going to change much. And here's what to do if you want to keep going with him. You're basically going to have to kind of live in his world and learn how to manage his problematic behaviors and just accept that this is how he's wired and it's very unlikely to change unless he chooses to change it. And even then, maybe it's not changeable. But what I actually did was try to do more traditional couples therapy with them and really encouraged her to open up and be vulnerable and tried to get him to be more empathetic. And all that did was give him food to kind of further emotionally harm her. So they ended up getting divorced, and I've thought about them all the time. I wonder what would have happened if I gave that advice. Since I can't do that, I can save you possibly. So if you are in a narcissistic relationship, I hope you'll go and listen to the video I just recorded about what to do if you're in that situation. You need a lot of support for yourself. You need a lot of support for your kiddos if you have some, and you need to really become a kind of an expert on narcissistic personality disorder so you can learn how to manage it. The key thing is recognize that this person is really unlikely to change. That has very little to do with you. Their behaviors are complex for lots of deep reasons, many that they don't choose. And whether or not they can change those behaviors, we don't know. And it's hard to know. So I hope that you will be able to get some peace, and I hope that this leads you to a better path.